Hey, it's BGV, and welcome to the final boss of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. This was my least favorite thing I've ever experienced in any Soulsborne or Souls-like, and no, I'm not even kidding. You obviously have all the gimmick stuff, you know, and other stuff, poison lakes and things like that, but this is, this second phase is easily my least favorite thing I have ever experienced. Mark my words again, this thing is going to get nerfed into the ground. For a solo player that's not trying to cheese, this feels genuinely as if the developers hate me. So, I don't know. Good luck to all solo players out there that are trying not to do some crazy cheese, which if you go look at the wiki comments, everybody is talking about how to cheese this boss. Yeah, it's honestly absurd and ludicrous. I don't know what else to say. It's very, very silly. But that being said, I love the reveal and I love the first phase. Very fun to get down, but the second phase, nah, I ain't about that. But yeah, what we're using is the Putrescence Cleaver plus 10, which seems to be pretty good. You definitely want a faster weapon for this guy because, you know, once again, he just never stops attacking. But, and if you can get some, you know, quick hits in. I've heard the Ant Spur Rapier is good because he's weak to Scarlet Rot. We're wearing this stuff, which is just for Fashion Souls, doesn't matter. This thing, the Golden Braid, which you get in the hinterland near America's Shack or whatever. Get this, because he does insane holy damage, and this will block a lot of it. Definitely recommend this. This doesn't really matter, probably. This doesn't really matter, probably. This doesn't really matter, probably. It helps a little bit, but whatever. I took all healing because, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to get my weapon art out, or weapon ash out. And here are my stats, basically vigor, a bit of endurance, strength, and arcane, which is what this weapon scales with. Apparently he's weak to frost, which this weapon does, but it does not seem to matter in the slightest. So yeah, first phase, very fun to get down. You're basically looking for him to do the stumble, kind of forward slam, and then aftershock, because you can always punish that, as you'll see me do. And then, you know, every other crazy attack he does usually has some form of way to get around it. The only thing that really sucks is he'll do this kind of slash, and then X. It is so impossible to, like, not get hit by that unless there's just a strategy I'm not implementing. So that sucks, and if he spams that in the second phase, good effing luck, because that's just like a recipe for disaster, basically. But otherwise, we'll talk about what to do and how to do it, and my strategies, which I have pretty much come up with myself. I had to watch a video on, like, the hitboxes of this second phase because there's no way in hell to even tell what the hitboxes are. I cannot put into words how much I hate that second phase. But if you're finding these guides helpful and want to support, you can do so by interacting with the video. Check it out, the Patreon and the Twitch in the description below, and the links, and I'll see you now. I feel like I'm doing an outro. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Promised Consort Radahn. He usually opens up with the spiral, which he does here. We're going to roll into it, get behind him, jumping R2, just like that. Roll, and roll into that, get behind him, jumping R2, and an R1. Bam. Roll. Okay, really delayed swing there. Let's watch what he does. Roll into that. It's going to walk, roll. Now, he can follow that up with one more attack, so you got to be careful. Stop, roll, walk forward, roll, get behind him, jumping R2, and an R1. Beautiful. Great start here. Okay, roll into this, run backwards, and when it converges, jump to the right. And this is a good time to heal as well. Oh, crap. Yeah, so when he does that from far away, it always makes me think he's going to do the gap closer spiral. Okay, now if we're far away from that jump right there, he might follow it up. So get ready for two jumps sometimes. If you're close, he usually will not follow up. Okay, roll behind him with the double jump. Gonna hit him there. All right, good start here. Okay, roll. Okay, roll. He's gonna do the slam again, so we're gonna get behind him and do a R2. Excellent. Roll. Oh, another slam. Roll. Get behind him. Roll. Jumping R2, and we have enough time to do an R1 as well. And, oh, wow, he's just gonna, yeah, I mean, this is what you like to see, because you can always punish the stomp by exactly what we're doing here. But now we would really like, all right, since I know I'm close, I know I have time to pop the flask. And unfortunately, follows it up with a quick attack. Okay, so I pop my flask of Wondrous Physic. He's gonna do the stumble again. Get behind him. Aftershock, R2. He might be going into phase 2 here. Okay. So that was a really good phase 1. I think we saw everything. We'll talk about stuff, but phase 2. Worst thing I've ever seen in my life in any Soulsborne game ever. Basically, 1,000,000 Aftershock attacks, so get used to that. He'll usually open with a big AoE. I like to block to just get 2 jumping attacks and then just block the AoE and take the damage, because then I can get a 3rd jumping attack on his back. And then after that, it's like the same as phase 1, except everything now has Aftershocks, and it becomes incredibly hard to see. And then he's also got like 2 super crazy Aftershock image attacks. It's awful. It's just flat out awful. But let's give it our best shot. And if we stagger him, that is huge. So we're going to go for the stagger right off the bat here. Let's give it a shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to do this next part in post. I immediately start hitting him twice with 2 jump attacks, and I just tank this. I just try to guard and tank that holy spell. Then you can see I do a 3rd jumping attack, which does trigger the stagger, which is huge. And I think I heal here as well, which healing is really, really important in this fight. And he's going to do his 5-piece combo, which is surprisingly easy to roll. You just basically want to make sure you roll that last one. And then, yeah, we're always looking for the stomp here because it's the same pattern as in the first phase. Just remember to roll the Aftershock in addition. When he jumps at you like this, easy roll behind. I take the opportunity to heal. Probably would have been better to go in on him. And yeah, the big thing with this guy in phase 2 is he does like all the same strings, except now he does Aftershock. So you basically just roll the same. You love to see this purple attack come out because you can always punish it. If he does the blood Moog attack, just roll back twice. And yeah, you can see I always try to roll into him and to the left. That always seems to be the best way to do it. When he does the gravity charge, you roll through it and then you run back. Bit more difficult to avoid in this one. You can see I keep running back there, and then I wait for the 5th slash, and I roll it, and then he's always going to do a big AoE after the 5th slash, so you just got to keep that in mind. Now, he's going to jump at me here, so I'm going to roll behind him and take the opportunity to heal once again. And once he does this, honestly, if you have that Holy Protection Talisman, I literally just tank it, like I said, because you can get hits on him, and it's honestly worth the damage. So here comes the Stomp combo again. Roll, and roll that. Now he's going to do the Aftershock, and I'm going to roll the Aftershock and take this opportunity to heal once again. You love to see the flips. Just remember to watch for flip number 2. And then once you get him this low, he's going to do this meteor. As soon as you see him fly into the sky, run your ass as far as you possibly can, just like this. And I think we still get hit here, which is just, it goes to show how absolute BS this boss is. He's going to do the purple charge, which we love to see because we can immediately punish. He's going to do the stomp combo again, which we also love to see because we can roll through everything just like in phase 1. Just remember to roll that Aftershock. We're going to get a couple of hits on him here. He's going to do this crazy after image effect sort of thing and immediately go into more combos, so be ready for that. And let's see what he does. We're going to roll that. Everything's going to explode. And once again, he's going to do the X attack. And then when he does this big light beam attack, try to roll into him or get behind him as much as possible. Here he's doing his 5-piece combo again, or whatever frickin' number it is. And I can tell here we're probably going to kill him. He's going to jump towards me, which we love to see. If you did not know, if you get grabbed once, you get a sigil. And if you get grabbed again, you insta-die. You can get rid of it with like Miquella's rune or whatever, but I never bothered with it. Just don't get grabbed, basically. So we're going to roll into that, hit him here. He is so close. He's going to do the purple drag, so I know to roll into it or out of it. And then I'm going to run straight backwards, jump to avoid the meteors. I know he's going to come in with the Aftershock, so I'm waiting for the 5th one, and I'm looking to roll it, which I do pretty decently there. Okay, he's going to float up, and I know he is now dead, because if I guard, he ain't going to deal any damage to me. I'm going to stagger, but I know I can finish him with a jump attack just like that. So yeah, in a nutshell, I absolutely hate this boss. It's so hard to commentate because there's 500 million thousand things going on, but in a nutshell, fight starts. I basically run at him and try to get 2 jumping hits on him if he floats up. I block the Holy Blast because it doesn't deal any damage, especially with that braid thing. And then I try to get another jumping attack on him as he lands, and maybe even another hit, and then hopefully he staggers. Now, if you're really good, you can get a free hit on him before you engage the critical hit, but that's huge because that deals a ton of damage to him and sets him up to be killed. After that, he does the same strings of combos as in phase 1, just now everything has stupid ass aftershocks after it. So you have to get ready to roll if you are in the aftershock placement. And then, yeah, he'll do the jump slashes, which you love to see because you can punish those. Just get ready for the second one if he does it. He also does the gravity charge, which is great because you can punish that. He does the, purple drag and then into the meteors, which you just want to run back as far as you can and then jump to the right at the last second and then keep running even more back so that he will do that aftershock thing, that after image thing, and then miss all his attacks. And then just remember to roll the 5th one. And then he'll do an AoE after the 5th one. And then you can hit him there. As soon as you get him really low, like 20 or 30% HP, whatever it is, he will jump straight up into the air. As soon as you see that, run your ass as far as you can immediately. If you're fast enough, you can avoid it just by running, but it's so dumb. And then what else? Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of after image attacks. He's got one where he only hits twice. You love to see that because you can basically just roll into him twice and hopefully not get hit at all and then punish him. He's also got the grab, very easy once you get used to the animation. Roll into the grab, and like I said, if you get grabbed once, he'll put a rune on you. If you get grabbed again, you are instantly dead, no matter what. And you can get rid of it if you use Miquella's rune or something. I have no idea how that works. I just decided, hey, I'm not going to get grabbed. And then he'll do that 5... He'll do that 5 after image attack, which if you're far enough away from it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually hit you on the 5th. So roll the 5th and then roll the AoE after that. And that's pretty much it. You love to see the stomp combo. Very easy to punish afterwards. And I hate this boss. I hate that this was the final boss, but it is what it is. Really hope this guide helped. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer them. And I will see you next time. Please support the video and check out the links if you are interested. Bye-bye.